Let's go! We're ready for a good day! Woo! Yo, it's starting.
He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
Ayo!
I can't believe we're actually all
Is this
here.
our first Shippy Dane?
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping more on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Siegeween. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party.
It's a pretty solid team comp.
What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine
coincidence.
that.
Gee willikers, where did that come from?
That's just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
What kind of missions?
Traveler, Paimon,
Trailer.
would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
I don't know if that looks good.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
W, sword and gun wielding is crazy.
Loaded.
Hey, yo!
Time to testify.
Oh my god.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
Madam Mage?
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place.
So Sethos?
So, I'll explore this place with you to the end.
Damn, he really went
Let's never stop hoping for victory.
Crazy.
Way ahead of you!
Then I'll beat it out of him.
Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
Man. I don't know.
Let's blow bubbles!
Yeah. I really don't know about her.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
I don't know about her.
Strange disease. One I suspect
favorite.
that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Carrie Bear?
The way he's holding his sword. He must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
What?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No, Dane's an Electro. I don't think, at least. The Loom of Fate is completed already. This patch is gonna be crazy. Yeah. Damn. Damn. It was like starting off like a filler patch and then shit took a freaking left turn real quick. Really freaking quick. I might have to rewatch that. Yeah, no, I don't think Dane's Electro. Clorinda's though. I don't think it showed any element for him, right? Damn, there's no way we're already like turning against Dane. I guess that makes sense why we're getting a animated short with the twin. Interesting. There's a lot going on next patch. Like a lot. Like they're in Mondstadt and then I saw snippets of the tree in Sumeru, which can make sense about the dream. Interesting. Hydro Lollybubbles, Bubble Sauce. Oh, I'm not talking about the bubbles. I just don't know how to feel about Sejuin and her stuff. It's very interesting. I don't know if I like it or dislike it. I'm very indifferent. Well, I could never what?
Oh, it looks like our first mission is here.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that trailer though.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorand.
You would say that.
Damn.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
She looks
For
really
when I
cool
draw
though.
my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Ready.
I do like her kit. From the looks of it.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Her ult is badass.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that ultimate?
So good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose
It'd be more like
hunters.
Kachinku.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows.
Yeah,
I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontanians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays. But for Clorand, the Marashose Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorand is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Clorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
So dignified of her, man.
Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
I feel like that should be common,
Sarah
no?
is starting to sound just
Shine
like
your weapon?
Sejuin.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused. Check this out.
Her skill is
During
fucking
combat,
sick.
unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Night.
Her skill is so
Looks
cool.
like Clorand gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Ooh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Cloran's bond of life. And her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
That's so fucking
Oh, hey, that's
funny.
a really good explanation. Yeah, Cloran's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage.
Gotcha, I get it. So, Cloran is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Cloran's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will be converted into a bond of life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Cloran's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Cloran is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Cloran draws on her Marashose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents.
Her ult is so cool.
Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool.
She looks really fun to play.
But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Cloran just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Cloran can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Cloran also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Cloran a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Cloran can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Cloran is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Cloran is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marashose hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Cloran on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a TTRPG?
And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Cloran. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. I'm too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind.
I don't know.
But still,
not my favorite character. Not my least favorite character. I don't know.
He might
I don't think I like it.
Prick.
To be for the Hoyoverse to challenge hip hop artist tutorial stream. I think you're at the wrong place, Tipsy Tom.
She's so cute.
Wrong time. That was yesterday.
Wow.
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would
That
love
was
to
yesterday,
ride around
man.
on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air.
Yeah.
With the bubble
I don't
gun
know.
and the giant syringe.
Her character's fine, but I don't really care for her kit.
Those bubbles are so big.
Yeah, I turned
Her
it
kit looks
down.
really, really fun. I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Tiny ass
Sometimes you gotta
syringe
take your
though.
medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede,
I don't know.
wants everyone to stay healthy.
She's in.
She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves
I guess
in the
first
production
Hydro
zone,
Lolly.
so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper
don't
rest.
forget to come back in 2.5 weeks.
Seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to keep up with Sijuin.
Whatever day it is.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person.
Just kidding.
But then what's she like
life's been good, Tipsy Tom.
Well,
what have you been up to?
Is a Hydro Bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sijuin takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sijuin's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sijuin uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sijuin herself.
I don't know.
Sijuin will be healed a certain amount of
Be here
health
on
when the
day for
bolstering
sure.
bubble bomb
Let's go,
disappears,
J-Con.
which is based on her max
Working
HP.
hard, doing what?
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Please don't make me.
Animal power
Travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their
Lolly.
Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows.
Ministration bubbles,
Once the projectile
ministration,
is released,
lol.
it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the Hydro
You could tell she cares about her bedside manner is so
crazy.
strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sijuin creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can't explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sijuin understands how to make the most of a dire situation.
Droplets?
Her elemental skill creates source water droplets. And Sijuin can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sijuin can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
So Sijuin's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sijuin. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sijuin's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After
really
using
have
her
time to
elemental
breathe?
burst and
That's
absorbing
not
nearby
good.
source water droplets, Sijuin will
Gym's
use the
going good
syringe
for
to
me. I've
spray
been chilling
enemies
lately.
in front of her. This attack deals
Not going too
continuous
crazy.
hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, she just
She
wants
looks
everyone to
cute,
be
but-
as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right?
I don't know how I feel about the
wants
alt.
every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect.
Oh.
This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks
I
of
didn't love wearing that
convalescence.
shit.
When
Ew, that's
non-active
right, you are
characters
going to
deal
law
damage
school. That's
with their off-field
crazy.
elemental skills,
How much
Sijuin
more time
can
you have
consume
left?
a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill
And you're
damage.
able to work 2 jobs at the
I
same
like how it's only
time.
semi-strict. It's like, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sijuin and Claran's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action.
And travelers won't just be limited to the
Not
play
the
styles that they've
fucking-
seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a
Jeez.
lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat,
Now that's a
Melusines
big
are
needle.
very connected to the ocean, so Sijuin always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sijuin is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies.
What does
She can
do?
use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of
nice.
time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Sijuin is always
That's pretty
looking out for
nice.
us.
Hmm.
Thanks, head nurse.
Of course. Oh,
That's so
and I've
sad,
got
so I
a
don't go
quick
into
question for
classes,
you
all
all.
virtual.
Yes. Have you noticed
Well,
any
you can
differences
self-study
between
law?
Sijuin and
She
other
does debuff the
Melusines?
team. lowering their physical and elemental.
I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out.
Whatever
like, if
is
you ignore
crazy.
the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
And her medical knowledge. We haven't encountered any other Melusines who give medical treatment to humans. And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melusines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melusine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
She does.
Sigewinne's does. You're all
You
bringing
can
up
in the
great
UK?
points.
Damn,
Don't you think
that's
that
insane.
Sigewinne's differences from the other Melusines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time?
Or has
In the
a
Narrate
different pass
chapter,
rate?
travelers will have the chance to learn more about the
Makes
background of this
sense.
very special Melusine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests,
Let's
didn't travelers
go.
meet a mysterious youngster last version?
No.
Sometime
The show-
during
the
Sino's
star of the
story
show.
quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties.
W.
He recently left the desert, and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach,
the desert
why don't
for
you
what?
introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then.
Visitor from
Let's
the
take a
Sea
look
of
at Sethos'
Sands.
demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go.
He looks pretty cool.
Give me some space.
He's on his ankle.
Glory to Allah, come on!
I wonder what the
Oh,
Okay.
His design is
Glasses
so
for?
cool.
He looks
fuck is
amazing.
that
Yeah, the
called?
clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
do
Sethos
like his
didn't
hair.
just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage. He's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always
sure,
knows
for
where
sure.
to find the best regional specialties.
Ooh.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway.
W.
When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties
That's
on the
what we
minimap.
like.
Nice.
Cool. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be, like, really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Absolutely
Sethos is a very
right.
open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very
Sumeru
open mind, and
specialties.
he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his
Correct.
personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like...
Interesting.
Are you saying he's a social butterfly?
Sonari's the only one in Sumeru with that passive.
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as
What's
the
up,
General
Dwight?
Mahamatrosino. He occasionally visits the academia, he's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is
That shit
charged
is
to its
so
second
slow.
level, but it allows him to fire a
Oh.
powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Energy from his
So
ult?
useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
Huh.
Yeah, you're
That is
right on.
interesting.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's
I
an
love the
ancient
freaking
ritual that deals
taking off the
AoE
power,
electro
that's so
damage,
cool.
and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl,
Interesting.
quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
Interesting concept
That's a
indeed.
lot.
But travelers
kinda like the
also
artifact
have
set,
another
though, for
option
Yoimiya.
firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the twilight meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow-piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay,
right,
also
bro,
it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
on
sure
later
that the
in the
Temple of
afternoon.
Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents
does
will
look pretty
also
cool.
increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, alright, sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Colorand in that sense.
Yeah. Oh wow, we finished the first
W.
mission.
Nice, I wonder what
They
the next
all
one's gonna
three
be.
add some
Let's get it.
interesting concept into the
It
kit.
looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
Yeah, bitch.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Yeah,
Speak
bitch.
plainly, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
bitch.
point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden
Oh,
secrets.
here he goes.
So here we go.
Ooh.
Archon Quest Chapter 4,
Sethos.
Act 6, Bedtime Story will become
Bedtime
available in
Story.
version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif.
Good night,
Who
Polar.
will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys
Fuck
were waiting
yourself,
for, right?
Warren as Hoyo.
Yeah.
Lol.
And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am excited for this Dane
This time,
quest.
Ether
Sounds
and Lumine will
interesting.
get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So
Yeah.
travelers can look forward to learning more about
Interesting.
Kari Bear in this quest.
We can't, just can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets.
Yeah,
for me.
Kari Bear.
These are important secrets that
paycheck
travelers should
again.
uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay,
We can call off the snipers, call off the snipers.
Right? I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come
Oh, I
on.
love surprises. It is.
You'll know very soon, I promise. But
Oh.
first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Ooh, okay.
So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured
Yo,
in the event
let's
wishes.
go!
Yeah.
We got
Sethos
Dendro
will be the
Kaching
new
and better
4-star
Electro
unit that
Kaching.
appears on this
Nice.
event wish banner.
W
And
banner.
in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to
There's
event
your
wishes
Farina,
from
Randy.
Sigewinne and Farina. And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new
W.
5-star bow,
Gorgeous.
Silver Shower
Farina rerun
Heartstrings,
Pog.
will also be featured on their
Ooh.
respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
Soren's
cool,
sword does look really
right?
good.
All right, okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise. I hope everyone enjoys it.
Surprise.
Let's go.
What's the surprise? NATLAN teaser? Or no, anime short. Yo. Oh my god, it looks so fucking good. Hoyo's anime is gonna be top tier. It looks so good.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you
Holy.
in Dallas blew off wind. Even over I can point you out. The answer is not far off now.
This is for about the story from now.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed.
Interesting.
If you were here standing next to me.
This art is so
Wish you
beautiful.
know how I see what I see.
Dane looks like a fucking creep.
Know that I will always try. Funny, you're right there and right. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Is so cute. Aww, they're so adorable.
When there's no romance away, and the
Question mark.
alley breaks. Have you taken off? Are you already on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we shall cross.
They've swapped him. Lumine was seen with Paimon too at one bit, innit? Interesting. So is Dane working with the Abyss Order twin then? Because he was paired with them and gave him the jacket. Interesting. Right, in the past. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I assumed that it felt more like the present, though, and not the past. Because I don't think they were traveling with Dane when we've had Paimon, right? That's how I interpreted it. Not that it couldn't be the past, but it felt more like the present than that being the past. You know, because we have Paimon with us, and it's kind of showed our journey. What's up, Weebly? I'm watching the Genshin livestream. I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. That was a great short, though. God, their animation is amazing. As Aether is the main one ever since they changed most advertising to him. It's always been him as the main character. They were supposed to start making Lumine official art to be also the good twin. Or I guess our twin. But that didn't really work out. But she was seen with Paimon in there for a couple times. But it was mostly him.
Welcome back, travelers.
I always remember Lumine being the quote-unquote bad
introduce
twin.
this domain
Coffee, of course,
behind us.
Weebly.
Yes, yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun
You sound ready. The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing.
What the fuck
Paimon
is
and the
this?
traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt library,
Is
and
this
they
some
received
Alice
an
lore?
invitation to participate in
Teasers?
a mysterious performance.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are bad technically. They both just have their own agendas.
So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will
everyone's
become available in
mission
version
is to stop
4.7
Celestia
for
anyways.
travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library?
Mm-hmm.
Hexen Circle
I
Library.
know, it looks a lot different from what I imagine. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would
Hey, yo,
live
what
there.
that?
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know,
Wolfie.
he's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room
Aw.
was created by a mage, and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also
Clee?
a poet. That guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Clee.
After
So
arriving in this
cute.
room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate. So travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
That's a lot of characters.
Oh,
Hey, yo,
I get
supporting
it.
cast?
But what if we don't
Question
have
mark?
enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking. But you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Now you guys can try all my C6 characters and tell me
know
which one you
friends
like
support each other in
best.
stage
Crazy.
helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the
Damn, that's pretty
Imaginarium Theater
cool.
Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes! Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight,
Okay.
and you will have
We've
to
had
replace
events
them with a
like
new
that.
character.
It's time for some R&R.
Okay.
I get
Hey,
it.
luckily I have so
so
many
when you
fucking
select your
characters
characters,
built.
you have to pay attention to how well they work
I'm
together.
not using anyone's
And
characters.
also how well they can fill in
Sorry.
for each other.
I don't need 'em.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
Can use
And
mine
I
for
should also
myself.
mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium
Nice.
Theater
This looks
battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it
Okay,
even
can
more
you
fun.
join?
But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend
IT?
Fantasia flowers to trigger events
Yeah,
during
it's
the
like
story.
SU.
Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So travelers will have to choose very carefully.
No
Interesting.
pressure.
Right?
Travelers can collect performance toward rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Nice.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to
primos.
attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty
This looks like
of the
fun.
challenge.
Easy mode, normal mode,
These
hard
medals
mode.
can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Oh, awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool pictures. I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
That's kind of
Me
cute.
too. And also, more poses will be added whenever
What's up, Merz?
Imaginarium
Good
Theater is
morning.
updated.
Yes. And finally,
Aw.
each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges.
What do you got going on
Higher
today,
difficulty
Weebly?
levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the
Nice.
Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate.
Lol.
Just go open it.
How can he be so
That's
cute?
amazing.
Good morning,
I don't know,
Tax Up.
somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure
No, I'm gonna
travelers
play
are
some
always
Moolah
looking
after
for
this.
ways to get more primo gems.
Just said the magic word.
Collection.
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss.
Nice.
In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo gems to 800 primo gems.
Yes. So,
Yeah. More
Update
information will be
lasting
available
for a
across
month,
Genshin
as
Impact's
in
official social
the
media
Abyss won't
accounts,
reset
so
every 2
keep a
weeks
lookout.
anymore?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Or it's still
Let's see what
gonna
else this
reset
version has
every
in
week.
store.
Yo, look at that bow.
Mutual security enhancing simulation. Huh.
Ooh, I wonder if
I
that'll
see
be good
some
for
hilly churls and
Sejun.
ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Sethos already has way too many
Sort
fucking
of.
bows, so hopefully
Travelers
it's not
won't
one
be
for him.
engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Huh?
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be
Interesting.
accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and
What
Fontaine's
the
Special
hell?
Patrol. Their
Holy
joint
shit, we're
exercise is
reenacting the
intended
War to Come.
improve military
I don't know if I
tactics
like that.
across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official voice.
That's
You know, just
fucking
doing my
creepy,
best.
actually.
As I was saying,
yeah, it's
you can play
we're
two
getting ready
different
for the war
kinds
to
of
come.
scenarios in the event: assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario
What was wrong with
begins, the unit will
Chipotle
automatically start
portions?
attacking your
I
opponent.
always
So
felt like I
sit
got a
back
lot.
And I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh no. Okay,
Interesting.
sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
Sorry.
know.
I know.
Yeah, I
know.
didn't hear anything about
but here,
boycott
we can
either.
fix it now. Some types
What do
of
you got going
combat
on
units
today,
are more
Mers?
effective
Good
against
morning.
others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad
Scammed, ordering
situation
ahead.
around if you choose the best units to
makes
tackle the
sense.
opponents on the battlefield.
I haven't been to
Just choose the
Chipotle in a
best
long
unit,
time.
Zach.
Exact. Just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the best unit.
Simple fix.
Good morning, Dasho.
In defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support
Yeah, this update is
beacons,
gonna be
which
really
can then
good.
be used to deploy additional combat units and
Normal
frontline
portions.
structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their
Wow,
team.
took a couple
And if they're
boycotting
successful,
it. Nice.
then
Well, at least
travelers
they
can
fixed
obtain
it.
various rewards.
W
Mhm.
people
from the
boycotting.
mutual security enhancing simulation
Like
event.
rewards.
These rewards include
Yo, not the slime ball
Primo Gems,
brawl.
a crown of insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud Forge.
Let me see the bow. Let me see the bow.
Okay. And next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms
Lots of combat.
Most Martial.
Ooh, okay.
There's changing
I'm
my
guessing
food.
that this one is
Maybe
gonna
because they
test
like
some
me.
different skills.
Probably.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat.
Let's go,
but the
J-Con.
environment
Diablo
on a real
update.
battlefield is
As
way
the
more
kids say.
unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless Forms Most Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies affected by
Yolanda
the
and Waterboy in the same
electro
team
charge
comp is kind
condition.
of funny.
And that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they
Hoyo's
satisfy the
practically saying
requirements,
they're on the same
they'll be able
level.
to earn rewards.
I'm
Ba,
appreciating
ba, ba.
all these rewards.
Yes, I love rewards.
Yeah,
so
I've
this
never
is
played
one of those
Diablo.
challenges that requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom
Spino
that just went
double
off in a rather
blaster.
unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Heavy
Ooh,
emphasis
I like
on
that news.
rewards
It
this
must have come
update.
from that crocodile-shaped
So
cannon.
waiting to play with Swazzle.
That thing looks pretty scary.
Well, he
Never
won't be
fear,
around this
viewers. I
weekend.
wouldn't
His
worry
family
about it,
coming
actually.
in. So.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun with it?
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, why not indeed, if that's the case. Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many target balls as possible
That's
within the
Randy's
time
aim
limit.
right there.
They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Come on,
Was
Randy.
there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are
Bubbles.
destroyed. So be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. Okay, I'm just old. Anyway.
No, it's like, oh no, not that.
Our next event takes place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead
this patch is all about like dreams and imagination and
locales
stuff. It's kind of interesting.
Where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is,
I'm really interested to see how this Dane quest goes out.
Curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy peasy.
Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them,
Clarin looks
then
so
you can
fun.
earn even more coins.
Like,
Ooh,
so fun.
Looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
Mm-hmm. But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
A new bow.
That sounds great.
And Sethos.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates
Yo!
to the Genius Invocation TCG.
More TCG
Travelers
cards,
can afford to
AJ.
monster
Let's
cards,
go.
monster cards, and action cards.
Got your
also,
Slayer
more
card.
NPCs will be ready to
Yo,
challenge
APAP?
travelers
Whale?
in the open world.
Nice.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
Oh, they could take a challenge.
Slayer deck.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version, so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information.
Nice.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code.
Big fat patch coming. Let's go. It's like slightly filler, slightly not, because there's a lot of stuff coming actually. How is the game these days? I stopped playing a few years ago. Genshin is going really good actually. The story has been phenomenal for Fontaine, so I'm really excited to see how NATLAN turns out. Oh yeah, where's our NATLAN teaser? Our tidbit of fucking, let me see the sand over there or something. It's the last 30 seconds at the end. I don't think it'll be 30 seconds, will it? It should be ending soon. Himiko Copium. We're not gonna see Himiko. Not yet, at least. How's Genshin these days? Yeah, I said it's going pretty good. The story quest for Fontaine was amazing. I'm excited to see NATLAN's. The fuck out of that Copium. Yeah, it's going really good. I want to see fire tornadoes. Fire tornadoes. We're about to go to our fourth region? Fifth region. Sixth. Holy shit. Sixth region. Oh my god. We're about to go to our sixth region. And then we have one more active region after. Until we get to Conry, I guess. This movie has a fire tornado, and if there's going to be overheat mechanic, I want cooling Sealy. There totally will be an overheat mechanic. Hopefully they do add a, like fucking Sealy that can cool us off.
And we're
back! We're back!
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Ooh, what's up, Bulk? Good morning.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Yeah,
now
Dane
it's
Quest.
time to tell
Let's
everyone
go.
about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for
Lowers the
collecting daily
adventure
commission
rank
rewards
requirement for
will now
the
be unlocked at adventure
encounter
rank
system.
24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Traveler's Max Resin will be increased from 160 to
Ooh,
200.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that doesn't
You might
change
notice
much
from the
if it
video that
doesn't change
version
the time.
4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in-game.
Oh, yo, artifact loadouts? Ooh.
All right, that looks like all the information we have to share today. Bye, travelers.
What? What?
Just kidding.
wait.
No, you
I'm just
can't.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course, I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to
This update is
to
fucking
talk about your
stacked.
time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice
Cut
cast,
to the
and I'm
chase.
excited for everyone to get to see Siegeween
Our
in action
vision,
and add her to your parties, I
fentanyls.
hope. And
Let's go,
just see how
Weebly.
cute she
Nice.
is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe.
And her drugs.
Oh my god, and like,
thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarende is finally coming out. I hope everyone has
Clarende does
fun,
look awesome.
like meeting her and learning more
Make
about her.
Hoyoverse, make sure people have
And
stuff to
also,
do.
I'm really
The
excited for these
resin?
combat events. I don't know about you guys, but
It
I've
doesn't
been playing
really
this
do
game,
anything.
and
You just don't
my
have to
favorite
log
thing
on
is
as
beating
quick.
things up in this world.
If anything, it lets you play your
No,
Worthy
me too.
Waves and go back to
Love
Genshin
fighting
and
these
you're still not
monsters.
capped out on resin.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game
If
for
they
years.
change
and
the
so
time for the
while-
resin
while,
refresh, then
Dainsleif
sure,
is
but
is a
it
man
doesn't
of
really do too
mystery,
much.
This game, so much of it is a mystery to me, and you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much.
The game's a
And
mystery.
I don't know, is this
You're
the
the
thing
mystery.
that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Oh.
Is that what? Did that just happen?
Did we get
This
him?
is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater,
Not
of course,
long
all the new
teaser.
characters,
Not long teaser.
and the new
Not long
Archon
teaser.
quest because I got some new voice lines.
Wow, dude has 3 new voice lines.
He's big. More.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See y'all in game.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Is this it? Let's go. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Yo. And they climb on the walls? Wait. What the fuck? Yo! NATLAN looks so... Wait, we're swimming in lava? What the fuck? I think this is a mechanic for us, yeah? That has to be. That is so cute! Oh my god, look at it! Yo, it's like a fucking mini chocobo! But better! Yo, NATLAN looks crazy! Oh my goodness! Yo, that looks so cool. I feel like that's our like new means of quick traveling, no? Yo, we robbed Ruoth of the one thing they had. Yeah, but now Genshin has it and it's already better. And it's not even out yet. Damn, let's go! We walk it never? I'm just kidding. That was so good. I'm so excited for the next patch. I'm so excited for NATLAN. Damn. Damn. That looks amazing. I'm excited. Can somebody link the trailer? I'll rewatch the trailer bulk. But you saw the NATLAN tease, which is probably the main thing. Did you get Zhao's weapon yesterday? Of fucking course. Alright, we watch the trailer and then we can watch the animated short. Cause I need to rewatch this trailer anyways.
Traveler, Paimon,
W spot.
would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter
Krillin looks so
tradition.
good.
They fought
Her
against
kid is
monsters,
so interesting.
while I fight against lawbreakers. For when
I
I
love her
draw my
bond of
blade,
life mechanic.
I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Loaded. Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place. So,
That looks really
I'll
good
explore
too.
this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory. Way ahead of you! Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever
I still don't
imagined.
really care for Sidgeween.
Well, if it hurts,
She's just
let
too
me know.
cutesy for me.
Let's blow bubbles!
Although that mechanic's kind of nice.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marachose hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble.
But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
Damn. Hey, yo,
One
we
day.
finally upgraded our weapon.
I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainslev could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Wait, hold up.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marachose hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the
So
gamble.
maybe she was actually Melusine to begin
But I
with?
believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainslev could accomplish his...
Okay, so he has a ruin guard in front of him. Which is like, yeah. We're definitely setting up that route
gamble.
now, even though he mentioned
But I
it to begin
believe
with.
that I am the one
That's
walking
what
into
I'm
a trap.
saying. He has a ruin guard in
One
front of
day.
him.
I shall have my vengeance.
That way.
I don't know, maybe it's not. No, it totally is. Like, the ruin guard is totally in front of him. That's
Captain
why
Dainslev could
I
accomplish
feel
his own
like,
goal.
kinda,
The loom of fate has already been
based on the
completed.
animated shorts. Alright, and then they also dropped this animated short bulk. This was absolute cinema. They've actually met a couple times, Weebly. They just haven't really talked. It looks so good. Ugh, I hope this is what the anime looks like. I already know Euthymol's gonna slay.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you in Dallas blue of wind. Even over I can point you out. The answer is never off now. This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes one
No, not yet. I didn't watch the video trailer. I feel like the game is reaching its climax. Once the end of the story, it's not reaching its climax yet. Trust.
Know that I will always try. Funny your rhythm and rhyme.
The song's good.
The nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
The man is so cute. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I know we traveled with Dana in the past, but the twin is literally traveling with Dana as we're traveling with Paimon though. So that's why I don't feel like it's in the past. You know? I don't know. Like, it probably is, but it just doesn't feel like it.
No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we shall cross.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel like past and present to me. It probably is, but it doesn't feel like it. Okay, that one. One more time. Okay, but what better way to get your vengeance than to, like, be close to your enemy? Yeah? Friends close, but your enemy's closer type shit. See, I feel like this is, like, the new means of, like, rock wall climbing, you know what I'm saying? Like, teleportation? Transportation. I feel like that's what this means. Especially if this landed, like, dragons and stuff, it totally makes sense. Oh my goodness. What up, gods? I'm good. How are you? That Pokemon is the cutest Pokemon. That Echo Pokemon Shiny is so cute. I would not even say it feels like TOF. It feels amazingly better. Yo! You think we can ride that? Yo, you think we can ride that? It's not a dragon. Look at it. Oh my god, I can't wait. NATLAN is gonna be so fucking good. It's giving me Gongaga vibes. Fucking FF7 Gongaga vibes. That's what I get from it. That's literally it. It's just Gongaga remastered.